Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, looking at another beer that was sent to me from Belgium, the awesome web shop based in Belgium that you guys should definitely check out. Link for their shop is down below and they have a lot of cool stuff on there. So this one, guys, is another Pipeworks beer. Brewery I've really come to love, especially their canned stuff, not so much the bottled, at least IPAs, because the stuff we've gotten here in Europe is kind of old. Like this one. But I still wanted to try it because I've heard a lot of good things about this series from Joe, from Joe's Arcade. This is from the Fish series from Pipeworks. And this is Pipeworks Emerald Grouper Imperial IPA brewed with honey on 9.5% alcohol. That's a huge double IPA. So this is apparently like a really dank, juicy, fruity IPA brewed with Simcoe, Mosaic, and Citra. And Pipeworks apparently brewed like the sickiest of the ickiest beers. That's kind of lame, but I know they have some fun labels at Pipeworks. But what I don't get, again, is like the bottle stuff here. Why is it that old? We also got like Emerald Grouper, or Emerald? No, not Emerald. This is the Emerald Grouper, or Crimson Snapper in Europe. I didn't get a chance to try it when I was here, unfortunately. This is the one with grapefruit juice. But I remember Joe really liking that one. But unfortunately, again, it didn't make it, or I didn't make it to try it, but I think they might have been from around the same time. This is from May, unfortunately. So this is a 5-month-old bottle by now. So that's kind of for bottles. Unless if maybe it was kept cool, it would have held up. The cool up with charred hands still was nice enough, but you could definitely taste it was not at its peak because of freshness, because that was even older. But that's what happens with American beer sometimes. I still just don't get why the cans are that fresh and the bottles aren't, which is weird. Cans are like 2 months. So, gotta pour it in the glass, guys, and that looks really nice. That kind of looks like the classic kind of Midwest, or classic, but the IPAs they usually brew in the Midwest, like you think Three Floyds and 18th Street and Pipeworks and Gone Away IPA people. What are they called? Half Acre. But nice hazy, lightly hazy orangey color to it. White, off-white head in the glass. Let's check out the aroma on Pipeworks Emerald Grouper Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe Honey Double IPA. That sounds pretty interesting. Let's check it out. Oh, malt. The other one actually smelled less malt forward because of the lime juice. Lots of sweet malts and honey. And lots of tea leafy old hops. That sucks, because I know Joe really enjoys these Fish series beers. Like, he kind of freaked out over some of them. But this is smelling really... Okay, sweet malt, doughy breadiness, caramel malt, very sweet malt hefty. Even though, as you can see, it's kind of a light malt backbone. But as soon as the hop dies down, that's the flavor that's going to persist. That's the soul of the beer. And body. But yeah, the hops that are there is kind of tea leafy, citrusy, grapefruity, bit of quite dank still, actually. Yeah, actually it's like a big West Coast dankness to it. But it's kind of mild on the hop aromas, and they're subdued and whatnot because of the age. But yeah, let's give it a taste, guys. Cheers. And again, thanks sometimes to Beer Gym for the beer. Again, this is not Beer Gym's fault, This is how it goes with American beer sometimes when it gets over here. So yeah, let's check it out, guys. Cheers. That is very old tasting. Wow, it's crazy how much the lime juice saved the other one. It's not bad. I sound like I hate it. It's not bad. The other one wasn't bad at all, guys. Don't want to sound like a snob, dude. But you can just taste that the hops are not fresh anymore, which is sad because it tastes like something that has potential. Nice medium mouthfeel, chewy mouthfeel, big malt flavor though. Lots of sweet malt, lots of dewy breadiness. The honey definitely sits in there, lingering with a little soft. Actually, it's more malt sweetness than honey sweetness. The honey is like a nice little prickle that kind of pairs well with the hops that are left. Fairly decent bitterness, not super huge in the bitterness, which is perfectly fine. But a nice kind of dry bitter aftertaste. Most flavors in there is like grapefruit and dankness, I think. Lots of grapefruit, lots especially grapefruit pith, like the rindy, pithy, dry grapefruit flavor and dankness. But it does have that classic tea leaf hop flavor. And like, I just don't like that flavor when the hops start giving that flavor. I want that fresh, vibrant flavor on them. And I think this goes for the same in the U.S. when you guys get European beer, because I've noticed a lot of great European beer sometimes online get not poor, but not as good ratings as in Europe. Especially hoppy stuff. Mostly hoppy stuff. That's the simple reason. That's the age. That's just it. And that's how it goes. That's why you need to find local beer that is that awesome if you want to get the taste of it awesome, or you have to get crazy hookups and trade partners like a lot of people do. But you can really taste that. I think like this beer would be really damn nice, fresh, and I really urge you guys who haven't tried it to try it fresher. But for me, this is a bit old, and as you guys know, I gotta keep this thing 100% honest as always. I gave the other one an 85 with the lime juice. I want to jump a bit down and give this an 83. I still think it's a tasty beer, but that old hop tea leaf thing is just not my cup of tea. And you can really taste that this is something that would have bursted with flavors if it wasn't like half a year old. But that's, that happens sometimes. So guys, if you've had a chance to try the Emerald Grouper from Pipeworks, definitely let me know what you think of it. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give us a thumbs up. And I'm going to say cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.